Belmont County is of French derivation, meaning beautiful mountain.
When you think of Belmont County, you think of the courthouse right in the center of St. Clairsville.
However, the real story is the debate of the location for the Belmont County Courthouse.
Although St. Clairsville's courthouse may seem ideally situated, positioned at the county center, atop its highest point, and directly on the historic National Road, the decision to relocate the original county seat sparked controversy. This debate spanned nearly a century and escalated to the Ohio legislature.
The original courthouse in Belmont County was built in Poultney, Ohio.
Poultney was along the Ohio River. The court remained there until after Ohio became the state.
In 1803, the people of Newellstown, which is currently St. Clairsville, Ohio, invited the governor of the Northwest Territory, Arthur St. Clair, to visit their fine town.
I believe in an effort to make St. Clairsville the county seat, there was the move to rename it after Arthur St. Clair. Because if you're going to name a town after, the governor, yeah, he's probably going to say, yeah, let's make that the county seat.
Now, at the time, it probably was the right call because the National Road was projected to go through St. Clairsville.
The National Road was the very first federally funded highway in our country. It runs right in front of the Belmont County Courthouse. Back in 1806, Thomas Jefferson succeeded in having the legislature approve money for a road from Cumberland, Maryland, westward to Wheeling, West Virginia. There was a need for the road because you had settlers who had gone out west already, and they had products that they needed to get to the east for sale. Plus, you had people who wanted to go west to settle. This was a primary method of getting people there.
But by the mid-19th century, another form of transportation appeared to be surpassing the rest. At this point, a new town by the river stepped up to reopen the county seat debate.
By the 1870s, railroads had begun to be the dominant way of transportation, and the riverfront communities were all connected by railroads.
And the commissioners brought up the idea, the proposal that we need a bigger courthouse, we need a new structure. At that point, a delegation from Bel Air came up and said, well, if you're gonna build a new courthouse, we've got the land, we've got the people, we've got the industry, we just build it down here. You don't need to have it in St. Clairsville anymore.
It was thought that if St. Clairsville didn't get railroad connections to one of those railroads, that it would in fact lose the county seat.
There was a big push to have it voted on by the constituents of the county.
And this went all the way up to the Ohio legislature in 1879. The issue to put it before a vote of the county was tabled. And so there never was a vote made by the people of Belmont County as to where the courthouse should be located. The county immediately after the controversy was settled decided to build the current courthouse.
For well over a century, the Belmont County Courthouse has been a beacon supporting justice both near and far. Most recently, this support arrives daily on 4 legs.
Everyone who enters the courthouse at the front door is greeted by Jersey. The deputy who works security came up with the idea of having a support dog and undertook that on her own. Actually got the dog trained, and the dog has been used in trials when a victim needs some support. We work in a building that was designed and built in the late 1800s. So there's certain sacrifices you make, such as my chambers has 1 outlet.
But by and large, it's still the same courthouse that you would see back in 1886. The one large courtroom contains the original bench.
The bench. I think that that's probably the best aspect of the courthouse for me. I don't know why, I guess because I sat on it for 18 years. I think the architecture itself in the courthouse is beautiful.
It's very ornate. You enter the courthouse and the top floors just open up and there's the beautiful scenery, the beautiful woodwork.
We have portraits of our judges going back to the 1850s. They hang on the wall of the 3rd floor outside of the 2 common police courtrooms. And I was fortunate enough to work on finding the names and some information about each of these particular judges. The clock tower is very precious to the residents of Belmont County because it's the highest point in the county.
And from there you can see it from many vantage points across the county. Even into Jefferson and Harrison County you can see it. I think it's a beautiful testament to the people at that time who wanted to proudly show their pride for their local government.
Just the beauty of the outside of the courthouse is so stunning. Those steps leading up to it from the outside, and I love obviously the top of it, being able to see that from all the rolling hills of Belmont County.
I think that the courthouses along the National Road and throughout Ohio are all very historic, and we need to save them for our future generations.
This courthouse provides a dignified forum for the administration of justice, and it also enhances the respect that is necessary for the process among the participants that come here.
It is an honor to be a small part of the rich history in this building.